How's it going, guys? My name is Alex,
Good evening.
and welcome to yet another update and the best players for you to sign in a month of July. It's getting closer to August, of course. Konami is preparing for the release of eFootball 26. They want to push all of the old cards, and surprisingly, they're releasing the MSN pack. We know about the release of this interesting pack as well, so there's going to be summer transfers. But recently, they decided to introduce so many Showtime cards, and this exact type of players was released last year as featured cards. Now it's Showtimes, and of course they're going to be added into 150 box most likely. And the MSN players, you still remember probably, right, that they were released like a single players, and then eventually they were released together, and now they're re-released. So I'm milking it to the next level, and they're also like posting this. This is just some free players for you. You can sign them. The comments are saying that pretty much there is no content and picked and released beans and so on and so forth. Well, you received some fantastic free cards though, and I already made a video review of these and like made my tier list, so we know that these cards are available. If you missed out, didn't log in, make sure you do. I'm not sure if you can pick up both. I think you can still, right? So one of the contracts was a random and the other one is a selection. So you at least get 2 cards in this pack. I was lucky enough to get Oliver Kahn, and then I went on and got Gareth Bale. It's a very generous offer from Konami, and just hints that Konami just wants to bribe you into like thinking that, yeah, you got some free stuff. It's not pay to win gacha game. You can now enjoy the game, but what's there to enjoy if they are not removing Smart Assist, if they are not updating the engine, not making improvements to the gameplay, not updating like connection to their servers, like so many things, no events inside the game as well. If they're not updating at next season, these gifts will be forgotten in just 1-2 months once Blitzcaller stop operating or like your Bruni stops running. So we already know the levels of these cards. So Trent and Reijnders, with the levels and added booster, and I added another booster shutdown on him. It's an alright card, nothing really special like, in my opinion. Joe Bellingham as well. Like these cards are usable, right? They're not end game. So that's why I would probably like, look, there is no need to go now and just spend your money on this game at the end of 2026, at 2025 version when 2026 is looming. This is just like random pull 100 coins. I would be very happy to get them. And this Wirtz, of course, you can carry over him into 26 version of the game. But maybe there's gonna be a better version of Wirtz like next season, you know? Like this one is very good, by the way. It's just actually the best card in that pack. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, I assume this is the best version of Trent. There was an Ambassador Trent previously, like also like a feature card. There was another Showtime card of Trent. But I think this is one of the best versions of Trent, so they're usable, but like I would be reluctant to spend coins on this, like given that I'm not like paying money to Konami, I'm just saving. So I would be, even then I would be like kind of, I'll probably skip it. And this pack is actually pretty tricky. So what they did, they released this MSN pack in 300 players pack. So it's just getting one of the MSN cards even harder. And also they added some additional legends, but like if I really were opening these packs, it wouldn't be for Iniesta or Alba or Xavi, right? Because they're good, they're usable, but obviously the end game card is, they're here and they're hidden behind 300 players paywall. And in case if you're actually going here, right, if you decided like you are saving your coins, now it's another like different situation. It's not 13,000 coins, 13,500 coins, it's 27,000 coins that you need to have if you want to wipe out the entire pack, if you're really unlucky. 27,000 coins, I don't know how much you need to save, like probably years. So saving, that's not a free-to-play pack by any means. That would be my builds though of Leo Messi in case if you're going for these big times. And that would be my build of Luis Suarez. These are all very good cards, and obviously Suarez has phenomenal finishing, Messi has Blitzcaller, and Neymar has acceleration burst. Very usable skills. Xavi, this is literally my Xavi and my build, and this is Andres Iniesta. I have free-to-play Iniesta. This one can finish at least, unlike my other Iniesta. You've seen the clips on Discord probably. This is Sergio Busquets. I played with this Busquets when I played copying with Inter, and this Busquets just dominates the midfield. Similar to like the only player I can compare to him is a Rijkaard big time. And this is just an insane card. And obviously Jordi Alba, attacking fullback, one of the best of his kind. Speaking of the packs, you received some free tries on the Summer Tour packs. There's a Christian Pulisic. I think we received a different Pulisic, very similar one from the Tsubasa campaign. I really like Tsubasa campaign background more, so I released this Pulisic. Speaking about Gabia, this is the first time I ever signed Gabia card on my mobile account. Console, I don't really care that much. I released him as well. So the idea what you do is you train these cards to the max, if you have trainers of course, and release them for more GPs. And people are asking, why do you need GPs? GPs are needed to carry over skills that you added onto like dot players, 0 GP players, or like random players, that you can player fusion them later on the player of your needs. So Pavlovic, I mean, mediocre. I mean, if you're just starting your Italian team, these players will do, but I would be probably skipping. This Jimenez, I think, the only kind of usable player out of this pack. Declan Rice also usable, but the idea is that I received a better version of his, so I'm not really impressed, and he's really slow, so kind of underwhelmed. But Saka, another card that is pretty decent, can be used with this build, like I would be using him. Kivior is alright, by the way. Kivior is alright. A little bit not really cutting it in today's day and age, but for English events, if you just start in your team, minus Luis Skella is alright as well. So yeah, if you collect an Arsenal team, they may do for you. Konami is celebrating that partnership with Borussia Dortmund with a pack, and I was kind of underwhelmed. Obviously, I'm gonna be probably not giving you the builds for these, just because they're so niche, and I think it's a re-release as well in a way. Like monthly MVP is a new one. I think this one is a re-release. I think I've seen this before, man. But Borussia Dortmund, this is underwhelming, given that they create like special cards of Takefusa Kubo and make him like 102 rated, and this is their partnered club, and the builds of these cards, and obviously don't go with coins, you get free tries. So how do you get free tries, by the way, on the English on the Arsenal Milan packs, like Summer Tour packs, and on Borussia Dortmund? You go to objectives and you check what you need to do, right? So usually you need to play against AI in AI missions games. I need to score goals with Dortmund and I will get some trainers. Easy, we'll try to do that next time. But the idea is that you go over here, you go to match, you go to AI games, and you just sim these events or win them. It's pretty easy. Yeah, you go over here and sim all of these events. You're gonna be getting these free tries. So 3 free tries on Borussia Dortmund. And out of these cards, I got Brandt, which I think is the most usable one. This would be my build. And then Jurassi is just a weird card. He's tall, but you can't really get him to like 90 jump, 90 physical, you know, to win headers. And that's why I decided to go for pace at least, and kick power, and dexterity to have awareness, and like shooting. And that's all, and the points are over. I mean, I can't build him like a normal card at all. Very weird cards. And then you have Pascal Gross as well. Like it's overall, this is orchestrator, but if you take compare the stats, he's maybe slightly better. I wouldn't really say so. He's in the range of Declan Rice, about the same type of a card, but definitely different playstyles. Niklas Schule, again unusable. Then I have Nmecha. I don't understand how is that an anchorman with like so poor, like such poor defensive stats, and there's like 15 points in defending already. Gregor Kobal, this is not the goalkeeper. If you want to concede blitzkillers every game, oh wait a minute, he's tall. At least not blitzkillers, yeah, just regular like reflexes are low. Yeah, it's just very poor, man. Ryerson is a defensive fullback. This could be a usable card. It reminds me of Wan-Bissaka feature card. It's just like his jump physical contact is pretty low, and just boosting it is pretty challenging unless you downgrade speed. So you can downgrade speed and boost his jump and physical contact. I just wanted to go with 90 speed build. Karim Adeyemi. Now this is reminding me of my Mudryk, man, like who has the dribbling, has the speed and balance, but has no end product. And this is similar to like Adeyemi. Like I couldn't decide what to do, so I decided to go with passing build and give him only 2 to finishing. I can of course downgrade all of this and give him like 80 finishing and no passing at all. But this is just such a weird card, man. If you are wondering which players I suggest to pick from this selection, I made a separate video. I'll be linking it in the comments below, and also I'm gonna be suggesting you some builds in that exact video too. So for me, I would go for Cannavaro, Khan, or Gareth Bale, and since I already had the former 2, I will probably then, of course, for me it was pretty easy. But there's also another card that I like in this one is Diego Forlan and Paul Scholes, a few cards right like this. Cáceres is a gem, very underrated card. Like he is a Costa Curta in attacking midfielder, attacking fullback playstyle. And yeah, Bebeto is also nice. Van Basten, I have him It's just like, for me, Van Basten not that exciting because I kind of low-key want to test new players, and Rooney is also an interesting card just because of the novelty. So that's been the video. Let me know what you think about the update. Are you excited about next week of eFootball? What about the showtimes? And yeah, that's how we talk about. That's what the content is in this game, right? No, new cards every week, and there is. I think EA is in a way about the same. Like, I follow a few EA creators, and like they are talking about like, I packed 99 Ronaldo footies cards released. Like, I don't understand. Like, is it really exciting to like pack these cards given that you get your entire progress wiped out in just like 20 days or like some? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it's just like me thinking out loud. Yeah, I'll see you next one. Peace.